This video is brought to you by Inside the Mind of a Blerd merch, where we have face masks, t-shirts, sweatshirts, and of course, the socks. Everything comes in multiple colors. For further details, check the description below and enjoy the video.
Tonight we have our last tier episode for Halloween. So when you should be listening to this and when this is released, it will be Halloween. And tonight we are going to be doing the horror characters, villains tier list, and we have two special guests with us. I've been waiting to get them on, we've got Nay and we've got Wang. We'll go ahead and let them introduce themselves. So, as I stated, this has been another episode of Inside the Mind of Blerd, horror tier list. And go ahead, we'll start with Nay. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey everybody, I am Senaé, aka Nezuko the Stallion. I have a whole bunch of other nicknames I'm not gonna get into today. I'm one half of Blandame podcast. So Cam, thanks for inviting me. It's nice to be back on. It's nice to be on here with Wangs and everybody. So
yeah. And we got Steve Raggedy Ass here and the spicy tan white man. You beat that other half of your plot. Your
spicy tan
pod.
Because I feel like I'm
spicy tan white man every day.
I'm the same shade as Mike, so you can't be calling him spicy.
I was like, I know what
I'm like, no, because that spicy tan white man stay on the timeline being a villain all day, every day.
Mind you, I'm sitting here like he is spicy tan white, and I'm like,
looking at her like,
Wang was like, hold up, let me check my skin.
I just
color as
look at the color chart real quick.
Like, girl, giving real mayonnaise, girl shit. Giving real mayonnaise.
Wayne, go ahead and introduce yourself and throw out your.
Yeah, it's me, Wang Sabi Bob, aka Instagram's little baby princess. I'm back. I was here last episode, ready to carry over the vibes. I'm chilling.
All right. And as you know, it's me, KamKickz, also known as the Pod Mother, but that's neither here nor there. And no other extra names like everybody else. They be taking the time. I'm not gonna do that with y'all. I'm not gonna do that. Listen, I ain't got the whole list of names like everybody else because I don't be that creative. But yeah, go ahead and introduce yourself. Going in this order. So, which way? Oh, we went. There we go. We gonna go. Yeah. Okay, Alpha. Go ahead.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy AI Alpha, aka the Negro Gadian, aka the OG Black Ranger, aka the Black Chuck Norris with the chest ears, aka Malcolm Flex, aka Noga Marshall, aka Spawn Luther King. What else I have? Mr. Problematic with the red cup. Keep it simple for now.
Oh, okay. Is that what that is? And last but not least, another member of the pod. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, I am Bo. Don did it. You can call me Bo. AKA Bo. The darkest knight in the group, AKA the tallest African in the group, AKA
one half of Nigerian crew.
One half of Nigerian. There we go. One half of Nigerian crew, AKA Bo. Doing it. That's what it is. Knowing because I'm about to do it in this episode as well because I've been doing it all day. That's why I said it. I done did it. So,
bro, yeah, we got guests, and this is what we get.
That's why I say I done did it.
Tell me we got guests. All right, since everybody has introduced themselves, I guess we can go ahead and get into it. So, like our last tier, we've got the horror villains, and we are going to be rating them. And once again, the categories that we have leave that shit to the Yeti people, aka the white people. Fuck that shit. Leave the lights on. Stay in the group. You heard that. My mama's scarier than you, and I'll slap the shit out of you. And it basically goes from depending on which way you go. So from the top to the bottom, I guess you would say the scariest to kind of really they ain't too much of a bother. And you can state your case why you think they should be in there or why you think they shouldn't be in a certain category. Because I know tonight we're probably going to have some people voting higher than necessary for their villain. But, that's what we're going to get into. So let's go ahead and get our first character, which is going to be Annabelle.
She gives me
so
nightmares.
For Annabelle, what we got for her? Go back to the categories.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like for me at best she leave the lights on, but that's giving her real high. I'm not too scared of dogs though.
Pete, I was gonna say,
but I'm gonna say fuck that shit because she got a whole demon attached to her. And if you've seen the movies, you've seen the demon that's attached to her. It ain't even necessarily this broke down ass doll.
I was gonna say that's the thing.
Got everybody fucked up.
Even when I know what I know, I just be like, nah, I could take.
You still a doll.
I be like, I could take a little ass doll.
You still a doll.
Man, y'all gonna get snatched up. Annabelle gonna snatch y'all up. Just gonna snatch y'all right the hell up. Talking about, am I a doll?
I'm a field goal kick that bitch.
All right.
I'm with Wang. Leave the light on at best for me. For her, I probably am more so like, you heard that? Like,
yeah, I would go.
I would say you heard that because I'm a field goal kicker if I see her. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So it's between. That's such a broad way. So we got leave the lights on at the highest, and you heard that at the lowest. So what we going with?
I'll go.
We got even stay in the group.
You heard that.
You heard that, yeah.
That's majority.
All right, majority rules. So Annabelle.
Because I thought watching a girl kick that doll in scary movie. I'm like, well,
Candyman definitely fucked that shit or her.
My issue with Candyman is when I was a kid, I would have put him all the way at the top. I told my traumatic story with Candyman last episode.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna try to plead with him.
I had a babysitter that locked me in the basement and left this movie.
No, bro, that's so different.
That's torture and torment to a child.
But as an adult, knowing the story of Candyman, I'm like, I don't know. It doesn't scare me as much.
Yeah, like as I'm more scared of the outside story of Candyman than I am the movie. Because with your friends and stuff like that, there was more like, go in the bathroom, turn off the lights in the mirror and stuff like that. Like I'm scared of that more so than I would be of like the actual Candyman movie. So the Candyman in the movie, nah. The Candyman outside of the movie, now that's where stuff got twisted and turned him into something different.
But I feel like just the fact that was such a running thing, you got to give him a little bit of credit. Just the fact that he had that much lore.
He at least leave the lights on. Yeah.
Leave the lights on.
I'm literally, I don't even know if I'm scared of Candyman or more so Tony Allen himself, because he is a scary looking individual. Like everything he's in, he is very creepy to me. Like it never fails. He's always just Final Destination. I've seen him in some other like little movies, like he is just like
wasn't he the guy that was telling the kids of the thing that did curse or something like that? Wasn't he that guy?
If you say Candyman,
that's what I'm saying. Wasn't he the same person? Yeah, okay.
He was the guy from the morgue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that's what I said. Okay, yeah.
He's always
never scary.
So do y'all feel that before we put him in this category? So Nay, you said like because he is like a scary dude, and I've seen him in some other things. His just whole demeanor. Do you think because of how we like saw him in Candyman, that's kind of tainted how we see him? Because it did scare me as a kid.
For
so
me,
anything I saw him in after.
Yeah,
it's creepy. Anytime I see him, I'm like, oh my gosh, he has to be. He has that voice too. He got the Allstate man voice on top of that.
yeah.
But you
It's
know,
crazy. It's crazy how two different ways you could go in life.
and pinpoint, like I know exactly who that is. He literally, he creeps me out.
Even in the new movie, when he popped up, when you see him, it added a layer to the movie. It was like, nah.
See, like, I still remember. You still mess me up just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I'm gonna leave the lights on.
Yeah.
I just want to ask one question. Why are you hunting us brothers and sisters when the white people is wrong?
Yeah.
That's what I want to ask you.
That's still, I'm telling you, that's still.
And then you going dead to the hood at all time. Not even just, but you going dead off in the hood.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just want to ask him a question then.
Like I said, they kind of tried to flesh out that lore more in the new one, but it still was very counterintuitive. Like, it's still the opposite of what he should have been doing theoretically.
Mm-hmm. All right, so what's the conclusion? Leave the lights on?
I said leave.
Yeah, I think that's. I'll agree with that definitely.
Yeah. All right. So next we have Carrie.
I slapped the shit out of Carrie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She got me fucked up.
Slap the living daylight out of Carrie.
Yeah, I slapped the shit out of you.
So wait a minute.
The new one, the old one.
All right. Then next thing y'all know, Carrie done threw y'all in the air, but she didn't have enough control over her.
Villain, bro. She wasn't even the villain. Like, they made her out to be the villain of her movie, but she really wasn't. Because if them kids wasn't fucking with her, she wouldn't have did nothing. In the
yeah, like that was fucked up. Like that just shows you the most ridiculous things we choose to kind of ridicule people for. Like the girl started her cycle, and y'all decided like that was like. It's like I'm pretty sure right at that moment y'all on y'all cycle too, but she just didn't happen to know hers, and so
her mom.
And what made me mad about Carrie was I never understood the concept of like we're cool and you're not, you're nobody, so we gonna bully you. Like
I never understood that
I didn't understand that either. I didn't understand. Yeah. And what's wild is in like the newer remakes, like the Carrie that they had, I'm like she was a cute girl. Like in the original one, Sissy Speck scared me though. I ain't gonna hold you. As a kid watching the original Carrie, she was creepy to me. But like the remakes and stuff, I was like, girl, why'd you letting them bully you? Like you cuter than them. Like I can't believe you even going through this right now. Like, girl, bye. Yeah, when I slapped the shit out of her. Because I slapped the shit out of her for letting them bully her. Like, no, don't bully you.
I respect
it. And because I be like reading some story, and I was like, you let them convince you to do it, baby. We would have tore it up. We would have tore it up. And don't let my kid ever be like, oh, so and so.
But remember her mom was crazy as hell.
Her mom was wild in the original one for sure.
Her mom was
she was locking her in the closet and crap. Like, yeah, she was wild.
Her mom didn't even tell her about a cycle. She didn't even know what it was. That's why she was confused.
Listen,
and then didn't she tell her it was a sin?
Yeah, it was a sin. She told her it was a sin when she had it. Like,
yeah, her mom just had her out there bad too.
Yeah, her mom.
Because her mama, I honestly think her mama didn't just know no better. Not to excuse, I'm not saying it in an excusing way, but I just think her mama didn't know no better, and she just had a lot of untreated shit, and it just passed on. And then she had a child and didn't even know shit her damn self, and just ooh. Yeah, so I guess we're going with I'll slap the shit out of you. I can agree with that.
Okay.
So but just don't let her start.
I'm slapping the shit out of his ass too.
Okay. Now see, I used to feel the same way I felt about Annabelle with Chucky. Like I beat the shit out of Chucky. Chucky, little did I. But recently, like earlier this year, I sat down and rewatched all the Child's Play. My issue with Chucky is not that he's scary. Chucky like a cockroach, bro. They literally
melt, bro. He don't ever die. That's what would cause me to be scared of him, because it's like, bro, because it's like after a while you gonna get tired. He does come back in. He does come back in a refresh basically, and it's like. I'm 62, nigga. Please,
Yeah,
let's
like
just go.
Chucky is like Cardi B. Y'all gonna be forever.
Forever being down.
That for that
Don't
reason
be
alone. But see, the thing with Chucky too is I'll mess around and let Chucky kill me because I'm not going back and forth. Cause you can never avoid him. He gonna get you. It's just a matter of when. He gonna get you.
Mm-hmm. Honestly,
Wait. Can we put that picture back of Chucky real quick?
Give me a second.
See, but also part of me is like, I'm not letting nobody with a bad lace front take me out.
Okay.
Like,
So
I'm not letting no salty
quick.
white man take me out.
With a bad lace front.
So real quick, that picture right there, that was the first one. Doesn't he look like Donald Trump?
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. If Donald Trump hadn't won the presidency, he would have been spazzing out like that.
I'm crying.
Be like, let him loose, turn him loose. And y'all hear he's trying to sorry to get off top. He's supposed to be starting his own social media because he done set up there and got his ass kicked off of all of them. So
Twitter,
he's
Facebook,
banned from Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all of that.
Twitter got his ass first. You know
Twitter
it's bad if you get off if Twitter gets you, bro.
Yeah. If Twitter say
I don't know what category to put him in. I really don't. I'm leaning.
I would say
I would just say stay in the group.
Yeah, I would go stay in the group.
Yeah. I agree.
I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna sacrifice somebody. Tell me good luck. Tell me you should have wore your Just Do It. Could have had a head start. And so this is from Insidious, the demon from Insidious.
That nigga kind of scary, bro.
Yeah.
Yes,
but he kind of jokes. Like I remember that one scene where he was like dancing, and I'm like, he kind of jokes. But
he had me together. He had me together. Cause from like I said,
I'm with fuck that shit. Cause if I see that nigga. No, I'm good.
Yes, because like I said from last time when he was behind dad, when they was doing the seance, and then when his dad went to go save him, and then all of a sudden he was at his little pinwheel, spinning the thread or whatnot, and then little boy he was like he's watching that.
That shit was.
And then when the little boy was like he's watching us, and then all of a sudden the camera shoots. And the dude is like standing at that glass pane window. The demon is staring. I was like,
And if you want to be dead serious, that exact scene in the trailer is what sold the second movie. Like people,
Big
that. And the crazy thing is, we all knew it was coming, but by the time that scene actually let up, you forgot about it entirely, and it was still scary.
Yeah, agreed.
I give him fuck that shit. I might give him leave that to the. I might leave it to the Yeti.
Yeah, leave it to the white people.
Leave it to the white people.
Yeah.
Let them have. And then also it made you think differently about sleep paralysis.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think I said last episode. I have like night terrors and sleep paralysis. So
and astral projection. I'd be wondering if I'd be doing that. I doubt it, but.
Oh, if you did it, you would remember.
I would remember.
Apparently, you don't know. Because sometimes, I guess especially if it's like lucid dreaming, because it's partially seeming like it's real, and then you're also dealing with the fact that it might not. So it's like you right in between. So no telling, because I mean, we can't be the only things roaming around this place. But like I said, that ain't my business. That ain't my business, because I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because my grandmother used to say, if you hear somebody calling you and there's nobody there, it's the devil calling you. And
now,
ever since then, that is like stuck with me for forever.
What are you calling me for?
All right.
I was like, I just the answer. I mean, I also don't be hearing all the way, so. All right, and we got Ghostface.
Before we talk about Ghostface, I want to say something. So, Charles, who Abe called Chucky, and then we're gonna hear Lush from Abe after he says this. That's what I'm gonna say. But anyway, continue.
Have a problem with this.
Yeah, he's gonna have a problem. But continue.
He is.
Call him Charles. I just call him Chucky.
Ghostface. No, Ghostface ain't really. I say. Well, because
y'all know I'm gonna go low, and it's gonna be for the same reason that I said Scream isn't that scary, and it's because Scary Movie
literally
they ruined it. He will never scare me again, bro.
Ever.
The only reason why I would say
scare me.
I would go with My Mom's Scared Than You, because the only reason why is because we're dealing with supernatural, and depending on who you ask, supernatural may be real, supernatural may not. It just kind of depends on the person and how deep their understanding and belief is. Yeah. But with Ghostface, this is literally an actual person. So that's why I would put it in that one. I wouldn't put it like completely like I'll slap the shit out of you, because I'm not that scared of them, but at the same time, it's an actual person, and you don't quite know who it is, but somebody's doing it. So the whole time it's like you're looking the killer in the face, and it's like when you do, because I stay watching me some crime documentaries, because it's just like you be next door to a whole ass serial killer and do not know it.
I'd agree with My Mama's Scarier Than You. I'll take that.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
And also, Ghostface has a cult following. Like, people support Ghostface.
Yeah, they do.
That's crazy.
I really don't.
He's an idea. So people, that's why there was multiple versions of him.
Yeah, like that. I'm good with that.
Wasn't it one? I can't remember which Scream it was. I think it was either Scream 2 or 3 that they had like 2 Ghostface. Like 2 of them was a killer.
I haven't rewatched Scream in a really long time.
Same. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen
it's been a while since I watched it.
One had it. Was it? It was 2. It was 2 because I remember they both tried to kill each other.
Yeah, I think it was 2. Yeah, it was 2, definitely 2.
All right. Next we have.
Leave that to the white
people. Leave that to the white people.
Also, shout out to Meg Thee Stallion, because that cosplay was
Good
Lord,
she killed that shit. She killed that.
Fucking Meg.
Yeah, she ate that.
It was still scary.
It was still scary, but it was good.
I love Pinhead. Hellraiser is my favorite horror movie. Just for the record, that's my favorite all-time horror movie. Pinhead is fucking scary. How he sounds, everything about that movie, even the original one, still makes me uneasy. Yeah, I would never play with him. I would never play with Pinhead ever. So yeah,
we still got to. In case you didn't know, Nay, apparently sometime in between this weekend, we're going to attempt to make it through the original Exorcist. I've never made it through.
Really?
The original Exorcist. So yeah, I ain't never made it through, especially since shit happened to folks on set and from the movie. Yeah. Maybe now that I'm older, I could probably face it, but I'm not gonna face it alone. I know that much.
We can let's do a movie night.
That's what
you said between next week and in person. Well, can I come in person?
Huh?
Can I come like to your house? I know you be cooking and stuff, so like, will you have to? It could be, yeah. Look, I heard
check your pork
chops and stuff. So can I come?
Oh, well, the pork chops they in there. I ain't cooked them yet, but I got them seasoned and stuff like that.
See, you marinated it. See, I knew you could cook.
You pat it down too.
Yeah.
You have to slap your meat.
Yeah, slap it good.
Oh my God,
sirs.
What?
Gentlemen, we have guests.
You want us to change our personality because we got guests? Okay,
yes.
Okay, mother.
Yes.
You got it.
I'm
sorry. Go clean your room. We having guests. But no, and y'all know Paranormal Activity Next of Kin comes out tomorrow.
Yep.
Y'all know I don't like.
So if you got Paramount or a Fire Stick, so Okay, so who we got next? Because we did you put what's the name? Okay, so the Jackal.
Is this from the
13
Hill?
Ghosts.
13 Ghosts. That's a great. I really like them.
Yeah,
Monk did such a good job.
That one it is. Yeah, I would say.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Have y'all watched the original one with Vincent Price? Have y'all ever watched the original one?
No.
Okay, I lied. That's not actually 13 Ghosts. That is the haunting. The
house hunting on the house of the hill.
I know hunting on the house of the hill. 13 Ghosts is a remake. Huh?
Is it?
Yeah. I heard 13. Is it? Were we talking about 13 Ghosts getting a show, or is it getting a show?
No, it needs to get a show.
Yeah, because he said as a movie, it just wasn't scary, man. Not as an adult, it wasn't.
But we had a show where it actually told you the backstories of each ghost, and then led to a movie, maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
That
like I said, rewatching as an adult, it doesn't hold.
Yeah, it doesn't give what it's
even though seeing the Jackal will say like, nah, you can keep it pushing.
Yeah, if I ran into the damn Jackal, I might my butt might clench a little bit to keep shitting on myself.
I am
crying. Tell about what's that smell? It's the Jackal.
Now see, you better than me, because I tell everybody when I watch scary movies, I have a bar, and my bar in scary movies is like, nah, at this point I'm gonna just cut my losses and kill myself, because I'm not getting taken out like that. The Jackal was I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting. Bro.
Oh no!
I'm just going.
I'm not fighting.
I'm not.
It kind of depends on if my asthma starts acting up.
Pinhead running up on you. You gonna take it with him, or you going? Nah.
Nope.
I'm not doing.
No, with Pinhead, ain't too much you can do about it, because they come to you for whatever sin you did or whatever it is. Because their thing is like your punishment is based on whatever sin you did.
Right.
And so at that point, if Pinhead done showed up, you done got too bad.
I'm gonna be in there like that Logic song. I don't want to be alive.
I just want to die today.
Okay, so Jason.
Jason got some giddy up on him.
This nigga been to space. He done. He comes back every him. I mean, this man has, or this entity has just. I mean,
I'm going with Wang. He just gonna have to get me, because like you said, this man done been to space. He done faced across Freddy Krueger.
Yeah,
and he can get a move on when he needs to.
That's what I said. Jason got some get me. He not like Mike. He got some get up and go.
He got some get up and go. He could get. Look at when he went to space. Look how he looked when he went to space.
That nigga turned Super Saiyan when he went to space.
He did. Nigga got swole and
they gave him continuous healing. Not that he couldn't bleed or nothing.
That's when you should know everybody was gonna get fucked up.
I'm not messing with I'm putting Jason in. Y'all leave it to the white people. I ain't messing with Jason.
Yeah.
I'm between that and fuck that shit. Yeah.
Either way, I ain't messing with Jason. I'm not.
Either way, I won't no part of it.
No,
Jason, wow.
So who we got next?
Next we have.
Leave that to the white people. Because listen, I don't want him taking out Jeepers Creepers. I don't want him taking out nothing from me.
My brother watched that movie. We're 5 years apart, so when that movie came out, I was probably 10 or 11, so he was like 5 or 6. He had to sleep with my mom for a month. He was so scared of Jeepers Creepers.
You willing to let your mom get snatched up?
To this day, if you mention it, he'd be like, "Nah, bro, I don't like talking about that." He does not fool with Jeepers Creepers. That second movie, when they was really taking off, I was like, okay, this might be a horror movie I like. Like when they was on that bus, all them kids, and they actually took off and started running. I'm like, they really trying to live. Like, and I'm down with this.
I about to say, we talked last episode about how Jeepers Creepers got shorted because wasn't the creator was like he's like a pedo or something.
Right? Something like that. Something happened. Yeah.
That's the only reason he's not up there with Mike and Jason and Freddy. It's the only reason.
because he definitely was a creep.
They just announced a new one, a new movie.
Are they doing a reboot?
Yeah.
I believe so.
It should.
They just announced more.
It's time.
So that man who was guarding him with the crossbow must have died, because he was definitely sitting there with it ready. Because it's what, every 23 or 28
every 23 years, I think 23, maybe.
Yeah.
But then nigga be smiling at you and shit, and
I be doing the math. I be like, I only gotta beat him 3 times. I gotta beat him.
Like, look at that picture. Like, he really, like, look at him. He really be like smiling at you and be like, hey,
listen,
hey auntie, I don't have time. I can't fuck with him. Yeah, I'm good on
and we also said it's that thing of like, it don't even matter if you beat him. Why put in all that effort? Because
and he just sitting up here taking the parts of you, because it's almost redundant to fight him, because he's just going to, because we clearly see he can survive a little bit without the body parts that he needs, but he's going to kill someone to replace the body part that he needs, from the eyes to the brains, internal organs or whatever. I kind of would want a short story to find out like how he came to be, because he's basically eternal to a certain extent. But it's like, how did you get to the point where you have to constantly consume fresh body parts, internal organs and all of that stuff to last as long as you do? And they probably gonna be like he was a human or something, a curse 20,000 years ago. Yeah, because he just, it's like you can fight him.
Well, one thing, if he don't want you though, like that's kind of the good part. Like if you have nothing that he wants, you kind of cool. Like
I would kind of play them odds, bro. I only got to beat Bull 3 times in life.
Yeah,
right. Because I'm only gonna
look. The average called Jeepers Creepers Reborn.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it came out today.
The trailer.
Oh, did it?
The trailer came out today.
Oh, the trailer came out today.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, then I'm gonna have to check that out to see.
I just retweeted it.
Well, that's funny because when I did Fandigo, it says it
it's released already.
Yeah, it says it's released. It has a time date too.
Really? They did that silently.
Yeah, they did.
Sleepers.
I think they probably did it because of the original creator.
Yeah. And it's gonna air on Wednesday too on Thursday.
Oh yeah, it came release date as of the 28th, which is that's crazy. Well, now it's also saying November 4th. I don't know.
It's either coming or it's out. Either way.
I think it's either like special showing or something. So because it's all like one time of the day when I'm seeing here, and that's like 7 p.m. at night.
Yeah, I see something for like Mesquite at 7, but it's saying like November 4th.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
We'll have to see. But first, I gotta even see if the trailer, see if it's even worth it.
I just retweeted.
So now we got Jigsaw. The
doll never scared me. Again, it's me and doll.
Yeah, the doll is not scary. The person behind it fucking everybody's life up and making you rethink everything you did.
But then again, him too, I feel like his biggest thing was people didn't know who he was. Because if we're being real honest, if everybody knew who Bull was, he could have easily got his ass.
Because he was sick as hell.
That's what I'm saying.
Like he could have got that ass.
He could have got hit. Yeah, Cancer took him. We could have got him. Like it's just nobody knew who he was.
So I would say
I'll slap the shit out of you.
I think I slapped the shit, especially on that little nut ass unicycle. Yeah, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
Did you
was it a tricycle, wasn't it? It was a nut ass tricycle. I ain't scared.
But that's crazy. Like, why? I wonder why he chose that to be.
Yeah, like it's nothing intimidating about a tricycle. And then he got the cheekbones of people that took cosmetic surgery too far and they just don't.
Yeah,
that's the cheekbone.
Now they can't go back.
He got the washed up Hollywood celebrity cheekbones.
Definitely. I'll slap the shit out of you on this one.
Wasn't it a scary movie 4 that Regina Hall kicked the shit out of him?
3.
Was it
No,
those 3
it
or
was 2. 2. It was. He was in 2.
okay?
Actually, yeah.
I can't remember.
So
wait, next
the
week.
next.
Oh, it was
fuck that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I ain't
fuck that
fooling
shit.
her.
Y'all know I'm absolutely good on her.
I'm not fooling
Like
her.
I don't. No, I'm real good on that. So, fuck this. Oh no, don't start that.
Leave that to the white fucking people, man.
I said fuck that shit, but I go either way. It don't matter to me.
Like the noise still scares me to this day.
The scream.
Like
No,
hey, guys, we got it. Ooh, that just gives me chill. Oh my god, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Yeah, we out. Yeah, we
That
out.
was a new one.
Is that a white? Oh, I was gonna say, was that a white grudge girl?
Okay, and
It's
we got the
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut from 13 Ghosts.
I'm not gonna fool with him. I don't know if he scares me, but I'm definitely not gonna fool
He's
with him.
strong as shit.
He's strong.
That's what I'm saying. He not like somebody being strong.
I'll be scared because of the fact that he's strong as shit. That's it.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna try to box with him.
Yeah,
You
not
can't
gonna win
box him.
that.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about
Box
boxing. I'm
him.
like, bro, this 40 block work on anybody.
No, really.
I'll put him in fuck that shit.
Don't got nobody name
Yeah, I
on it.
agree. But
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give him that.
Mess around, done slung you around. I'm like, you know what? You
I
got it,
just
sir.
like from
You
a
got it.
range, but I get it.
So who we got? Okay, so
Texas
Leatherface.
He another one that's getting popped. I'm not. First of all, I'm not running into him. But see, the thing with him, I feel like is
Leave that shit to Texas people.
yeah, leave that to Texas.
Whoa! Don't.
So just for the record, we know that he's based off of Ed Gein, right? You know he's not a real person. He's based off Ed Gein, and Ed Gein could have got slapped the fuck up.
That's what I'm
saying. Niggas was getting killed by him.
The only reason I want to give him a little bit of go is because normally by the time you come to, you already in a predicament where you can't be
right.
Mm-hmm.
But if I run into bull on the street, he anybody.
I'm with you.
I'll put him somewhere in the middle, only because, like I said,
stay in the group.
Stay in the group.
Yeah, stay in the group.
We could jump his ass.
Gotta stay in the group. Yeah.
You literally staying because that's where they messed up at. In every movie, they didn't stay in the fucking group.
Yeah, because under any other circumstances, he is indeed any bull. Anybody, like
for real.
So next we got the Leprechaun.
I'm slapping the shit out of this nigga. Fuck it, I'm slapping the shit out of him.
I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, that
he
nigga
he a little scary to me. I don't know why.
I
don't know if it's his height. He kind of. I don't know.
When he went to the hood, I was like, you know what?
All I'm gonna say is he had me questioning Irish people for a real long time as a youth.
I'm crying.
I can tell that's how Irish people look like when I first saw him. Like I thought that's how ugly they look like.
Like
he came to the hood. He said, "Now y'all black folks can get it too." He said, "I'll go ahead and be a terror for y'all too."
I'm not gonna put him. I'll put him at you heard that. I'm gonna give him you heard that.
You heard that?
Yeah,
I could go with that.
I could go with that. Yeah, that's good.
It's respectable.
Only because I can't put him in the same category as Chucky. That's just not fair.
No, and it's not.
Not fair.
But that nigga.
He was a little scary though. I was a little scary.
As a kid, yeah, definitely.
Michael, listen, I want to leave it to the white people, but he done proved he'll fuck up anybody. He done proved he'll fuck up any and everybody.
I mean,
well, they could handle that
Michael.
issue.
Just come back.
Mike's a real hard one for me.
Yeah.
I feel like Michael Myers always lulls me into a false sense of security for two reasons. Because in the early movies, it really felt like he was just a person, and you know how
Yeah.
He's just a person. And the other
You
thing
getting
that always
popped.
gets me with Mike is how slow he moves. Like
And still be catching.
I
I feel
know.
the catching people.
I know that it's a trick, but still in my mind, I'd be like, nah, he a regular nigga. Like, he's
Right.
And then they changed it to Superman.
I be lying to myself, and I know I'm lying to myself, but I be doing it.
Do you know there's like so many meme videos of Michael Myers chasing like someone, and people like they have like a guy like trying to run away, but he could just go out through the door, but instead he opened the door and closed back, and he's still running. I'm like,
And also in the most recent movie, I guess spoiler alert, they did allude to the fact of like, bro, he not like there's some supernatural element to this at this point. Like, he's
I mean, yeah, okay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Has to be at this
If
point.
he keeps on coming back, of course it is.
Right, because like they be killing this nigga, and then they be like, okay, well that was the last one. Oh,
Yeah.
here he goes again.
Here he
Like,
goes
what
again.
the fuck?
Yeah, because from what I read, because I was like, why does this nigga not die? Apparently, his family was cursed so this cult could have immortality. So for each member of apparently Michael's family that he kills, it provides a longer life to this cult. And I'm just like, so we got this nigga to deal with him for forever? Because I was like, why can he not die? Because this is ridiculous. And then they were like, that eventually Michael turned against the cult and ended up killing them because he got tired of killing his family. But clearly he didn't get tired enough, because here we are today.
Did he get tired or he ran out of family? Because
I'm about to say,
and also, like, what's the logic behind that? Is there like a certain waiting time period? Do we wait for them to like replenish the Michael family life?
That's
like,
very true, because you gotta keep them going. But also, it's like, why would you wait until after you killed your family? If you had the wherewithal to kill this cult, I just feel like we could have started there.
Yeah. Kill the court and then
we straight. We cool.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll leave him there yet for now. Where did we say we were gonna put him? We said we were gonna fuck that shit. Yeah.
That shit, yeah.
I know Freddy going under him. We ain't to him yet, but
yeah.
So the Nun. Okay, so if we exclude the actual Nun film, which, because like I've told anybody, I'm a big fan of the Conjuring universe, but I felt like they did an extreme disservice to the Nun film, because the thing is, there was a huge build up for this character, because like in the previous films, yes, like the Nun was over here getting folks together, and then this is kind of what y'all chose to do. I mean, if we look at it like from excluding the Nun, then I would definitely be with some like leave the lights on or fuck that shit. But then they came and did the Nun and just basically bullshitted, and I would probably stay in a group.
Yeah, I say that.
I'll say that too.
I'll give it that, just because again, once you add that supernatural factor, that automatically takes out slapping somebody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because they're gonna slap you back. They're gonna slap you back, and they're probably gonna take the show while they at it.
That fool, they're gonna slap you back.
Right? They're gonna slap you back and like, take your soul.
Yeah, I'll put it there.
I want no part of that. So
the original, this nigga,
the original,
Tim Carrey.
Tim Carrey is
leave it to the white people.
Leave it to the white people. He was. I don't give a. He's still scared of the new Pennywise looks. You know.
Yeah.
But Tim Curry,
Tim Curry had it together.
Oh my god!
And that definitely further instilled my fear of clowns.
I was just about to say, I feel like he jump started most people's fear of clowns.
Yeah, he did.
Yes. And I mean, I'm just saying, depending on if he said the right thing, he probably could get me down there in that drain.
I ain't crawling down it now. Hold up. What is the right? Hold up. No.
He had some pizza. He had some pizza and some money.
Yourself.
You gotta explain that. We not jumping past that. What would have got you in that drain? I need to know.
Like I said before, if he was like, "Oh, we'll clear up all your debt and give you a whole bunch of money, that way you don't have to work again," I may sidestep my ass to that goddamn underground. The only thing that would stop me from going under there, if I just really think about it, even if he offered me that, is because I would think about how dirty it is.
I was just
I really am weird about those type of things. Like if I
know it smells crazy down there. I know it smells crazy.
I'm not germophobic. It's just like I know what's down there. Like body fluids and all of that. Like if he be like, "Oh, you come down here, all your debt is going to be gone, and I'll have like hundreds of millions of dollars down here," I may scoot. I may scoot up under there.
I'm gonna tell you this. He couldn't even get me down there. He couldn't even get me down there for student loan forgiveness because I done already forgave myself, and that's what matters.
If he takes out Sally Mae, I might go down there.
Listen.
I don't care about Sally.
I'm telling you, like it's sad, but with the right kind of things, I'm telling you, sidestep, slide myself on down there.
I'll make a tweet saying, "What would take you go down to go see Pennywise?" Like,
because niggas would go down there for way less.
Exactly.
Yo, I really can't think of no price that would be like.
Somebody asked gonna go down there for an ounce, and I'm like, nigga.
Because first of all, you know why I know I'm not going down there? I live in Philly, my G. If somebody start talking to me out of sewer, I'm gonna be like, them crackheads really out of pocket. I'm gonna be like, them crackheads really out of pocket. I'm going to assume it's a crackhead. I'm gonna assume it's a crackhead, and I'm not gonna stop. First of all, whenever somebody talk to me on the street, 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna stop. You talking to me out the sewer? Yeah, all right. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna put that on that in case you pull up on me wrong and call my homegirl and be like, "Girl, I think somebody following me." Them crackheads.
I think Pennywise would be very upset if he went to a predominantly black, a non-white area. I know he would.
That's why he go to the suburbs. He'd be like.
Like this,
I think he kept getting cussed out. Like, nigga, don't fuck grabbing at me.
Baby mama. Oh, word? Okay.
He gonna get shot.
You know somebody gonna tell their mama.
He gonna get shot, bro.
It's somebody down there talking to us from the sewer, and then next thing you know, somebody mama.
And everybody down there talking about, you come up out of there.
First of all, you know, as a black person, you go home and tell your mama somebody talking to you in the store. Why the hell you talking back to
me?
Right, like why is you even entertaining
They gonna be concerned about the person down there, but they gonna want to know, why did you talk to them?
They gonna be like, why the hell you was going back and forth with them?
Get somebody in the
store. No, but can we focus on them being down there first before we ask me why I was talking to them? I don't know why I was talking to them. They said they came
talking to me.
And then they gonna get on the phone and they be like, why my child just said, girl, my child said they said.
Listen, then the whole neighborhood gonna go and then they all gonna be down there. Right. But yeah, Pennywise would be very fucking upset if he was like in a predominantly black area. He gonna be upset, but like I said, let him say all my debt gonna be cleared, and it's a couple of $100 million down there. Y'all ain't gonna be able to say too much to me.
I'm crying real tears.
Y'all ain't gonna be able to say too much for me. All right, so
he might get me if it says that, hey, I got the winning lottery number for the Texas lottery. Like,
give me the numbers first, nigga.
And let him win.
I would have to negotiate with him.
Hold up.
I would have to negotiate.
Hold up, I'm still not even going down there for the lottery because I'm gonna be like, bro, they taking taxes still? How that work?
Right? Talking about lottery untaxed.
I need it all, no percentages.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, true. I completely agree with that.
Now, if he says that them millions, them hundreds of millions of dollars is untaxed, baby, I'm going sliding down there like wet and fucking wild.
Not wet and wild.
No.
Not wet and wild.
I'm sliding down there like wet and fucking wild. Like, let them say it's untaxed.
Again,
Yeah.
like I said, I'm
But
But
slide.
he'd be like, I got. But no, I mean, he might be able to get me. But then if I start thinking about how dirty it is down there, he might not.
Next.
All right, go ahead. So we got Pyramid Head.
From Silent Hill.
I would
It's been a while since I
say.
Silent Hill.
What you say?
It's been a while since I watched Silent Hill. It's wild.
I'm more scared of the sound, the sirens. Them sirens, I hear them sirens. I'm hiding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I am partially, I would
more
see
than
myself
him.
partially being scared of Pyramid, but it was like, you know, the creatures they had that didn't have the face and the arms, and apparently it was supposed to represent like a patient having like cancer. From what I understood, from what I read, it was like, and even when they was like shooting it, and it was like basically acid and fizzing and stuff like that. Now that was, that scared me. But Pyramid, he ripped folks in half.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, he ripped folks in half.
I don't know why. I'm thinking leave the lights on.
Just like
that. That's what I was thinking too.
Well, he didn't like slice people in half.
No, he did that too.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm okay with deaths like that because I'm like, oh, I'm going to I that's an instant death. I ain't even going to suffer. I'm cool with that. We can rock.
Yeah, I don't like pain.
Just don't torture me. Don't torture me. But you going.
That's why I'm fuck with Jigsaw. That's why I'm fuck with Jigsaw.
Listen, talking about tear me loose.
Yeah, I don't have time for that. Just
but if you gonna kill me quick, fast, and just
I say leave the lights on.
Leave the lights on, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go leave the lights.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I'm definitely down with that one. And so who we got? We got
Michael Jackson.
I want to box him. I want to box him, but he's scary.
He is very scary. Mm-hmm. That first movie.
Anybody that can be that scary, but also somehow appealing to children, I don't trust. Because kids,
right? And I don't even understand what's appealing about him to children. He
must show himself different to kids. I feel like he has to show himself totally different to kids.
Maybe it's like Michael Jackson to kids.
Literally. Look at him.
Well, ain't no way. No, with that ragged hair and that forehead, not at all.
Like I
said,
no bound.
He could. Look closer. Or just missing the.
Based on true events, and that's the part that always shake you a little bit. Based on true events,
you know when they say that, it be mad loose. It be like, the movie it was filmed in, somebody killed themselves. That's the true event. It's like, nah.
Exactly, kind of like Amityville. What do y'all think of like Amityville horror? Oh, like because I know that's supposed to
that's real.
Have you ever? Yeah, I mean, like the family, like him going and killing his family, but there's like the aftermath.
Have you
like
ever
people
watched?
Having
I'm sorry to cut you off, Cam. Have you ever watched his interview? I watched an interview from him years ago. He did an interview. Robert DeFeo did an interview, and he said that him and his sister plotted to kill the family for insurance money. But when he got to the house, she kind of like got on that bullshit. Mm-hmm. Like she got like scared and didn't want to do this shit no more. So he ended up doing it. Like he ended up going through with it, and he ended up like he said that she helped him kill some of them, and then like she started beefing with him, and then he ended up like killing her or some shit. But
I always, even when that movie first came out, I always felt like I never thought it was the house or he was possessed. I thought at best, I'm like, oh, he's probably mentally ill. You know how they treat mental illness back in the day. I was like, he's probably undiagnosed, mentally ill, killed all them people. That's what I always felt. So
but because my thing was the people who they said that lived in the house afterwards. That's what my kind of thing was. Because I mean, I do believe in negative energy. I do believe negative energy being attached to things and being left behind, and people themselves having negative energy. And like with such a traumatic negative event like that, I wonder if they're like, because we know, and it, like you said, it'd be loosely when they be like based on true events. Like they do take liberties, but it makes me wonder, like, what part of this is like for real?
And also,
because somebody experiencing something.
I was about to say, I believe in the same things. Like I believe in spaces holding on to something, but also my thing with houses is always, I think I said it last episode too. I'm like, unless you live in a brand new house, like if you live in a house that's a couple hundred years old, somebody probably died in there. Like even if they wasn't killed, even if somebody died in their sleep, somebody could have killed. Like somebody, the odds of somebody having died in your house, or just
I want to go to sleep tonight, Wang.
I was about to say, or even just the land that your house is on. So I don't know, that kind of thing never. It's like, why is this specific house, this specific killing so bad? But it's like, I don't know. That's
just my previous house I lived in. Apparently, they said that they had a cat that they killed that they buried in the yard. So I'm like,
you be having bird dreams, Bo?
Hey, sometimes.
Sometimes. Dreaming about a cat trying to eat me. What?
Not you be dreaming about Tweety Bird saying help.
Hey.
Not Tweety be coming to get you.
Hey, Tweety can be scary when you want sometimes, okay? Just that.
What's the verdict?
So
wait, who was we on?
Sinister.
We segued, but we were on
segue. Amazing segue. So yeah, Sinister. Go back to the categories, please.
Yeah, because I can't put him up there with the goats.
So I'm not gonna go that far up.
He might be. I was gonna say I might give him. Where did we put the nun? Leave the lights on.
I'm about to say leave the lights
on. Put it back on the categories.
Matter of fact, Alpha should be the one the most scared. He the one got kids.
Look,
right?
You the one got kids, bro.
His
Me
kids
and my
don't
kids
kill him.
Won't even be in that type of area. So I won't
because he done sit up here. He get him how he get him. So ain't nothing so much special about it.
He's gonna get these hands.
Now you gonna get them lawnmower hands.
Because your lawnmower scene was tragic. Don't ever do nothing like that to me. That was again wild.
Yeah.
So Alpha, can you please put it back onto the categories?
Right here. Look.
I don't see
him.
You don't see it?
No.
We see you and everyone else. There we go.
There we go.
My bad.
Yeah, I give him
leave the lights on.
Leave the lights on.
Leave the lights on? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because apparently don't make a difference. He'll get you in the daytime too.
Man.
So
my bad.
So he say he don't care. All right. Who next?
Long Island team must be good, huh?
Bro. That one scares me too.
The Ring.
But then again, scary movie made it.
Yeah. Again, scary movie hurt him. Because I'm like, if Regina Hall can do it, I know I can.
I know I can make it.
I'm literally going to see her. I'm like, I know it ain't the Stallion. Nah. I put her under.
I say my mama scared and you just go fast drunk.
Hold on. Now I think you holding her.
No, I say stay in the group if I'm gonna give it that high.
I might go. You heard that.
I want to give her. You heard that.
I won't give her. You heard
in the group.
Yeah.
That might be giving her too much credit.
Yeah,
y'all being too generous.
Oh wow. All right, and last but not least, Freddy Krueger.
He is so like Robert Englund. I could never look at him regularly like that.
Him and if you see him in real life, that makeup is not too far off.
At all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not too far off from his how he really looks. Like like that in the original,
That's why I chose the original, not that newer version. Cause
my thing with Freddy is always, again, we talked about it last time. It's like I'm one of those people that can dream and know that I'm in a dream. So in the first one, once she realized she could take something out of the dream, my first logic would have been, I could take something in. And if I can take something in and I can manipulate this dream however I want, I'm not scared.
Right.
But as a kid, he scared me. So I don't know.
And the whole little chanting shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, Freddy's
And plus,
Coming for you.
3,
And plus,
4, better
more
lock
than
your
anything,
doors.
I feel like him scratching them nails is really gonna tear me up because I can't deal with
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't stand.
I can't stand that
I
shit
can't
either.
stand that in real life. Like,
That's
Me
what I'm
too.
saying.
that really bothers
That's
me.
what I'm saying. So he hit me with one of those. It don't matter what's happening. It's definitely going to cause me some grief.
It is.
So, but it's gonna be a tragedy.
Okay, is he scarier than Chucky? I guess that's where I gotta put. Is he?
Yeah, I would
Yes.
definitely.
Until he's, I was gonna say, and then like you said, just the. I mean, he's low. I mean, he's a goat. If we gotta keep it a buck, like he definitely is a goat. He is scarier than Chuck. I mean, when I was a kid, I didn't want to go to sleep. I was like, damn, this nigga gonna show up in my shit. I'm just gonna stay up.
Yeah, and there is some helplessness to like sleeping in general, where it's like, bro, it's nothing I can do to like.
And then the thing is, like, he's stronger in your dreams if everybody's scared of him.
Yeah.
If the whole town knows he's around and they scared of him, he's damn near immortal and can't be beaten.
Mm-hmm.
That's very true. And it's like, how do you keep it to his? Okay. I think we gotta put him at least in fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I think we have to.
Yeah.
Just off that strength
That's
alone.
So we done got through the list. Now that everybody is in their place, what we like to do, we can go through each category and rearrange some things, see if we think somebody is better than what they are. So with leave that shit to the white people. We got the Insidious Demon, Pinhead, Jason, Jeepers Creepers, and Pennywise. Do we think any of them need to be moved ahead or moved back?
I think Insidious Demon amongst all these goats actually needs to go towards the back for me.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I think I'm actually more scared of just about everybody else.
Yeah, I agree.
I
think Jeepers Creepers, I would put him second. Because the simple fact, dude coming back and it's a 50-50 chance you may or may not be the one he wants. And then if you're the one he wants, he gonna keep searching. So
I gotta put Jason first.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
What you basing him off of? Like, what you moving him to one for?
I'm scared of Jason more for strength, and granted, Pinhead, he's scary looking.
That's scary as hell, bro.
Jason,
you gonna mess around and get your head smushed together, gonna get it blended together.
I also guess one could argue the point with Pinhead is like, if you ain't did nothing wrong, you ain't got nothing to be afraid of.
Exactly.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's
I ain't got no
always argue that point. If you ain't did nothing wrong.
And I guess Jason, he's a matter of wrong place at the wrong time.
Listen, Jason has been to everywhere and killed people.
I don't know if I want to put. I'm about to say I don't think I want to put Jeepers Creepers over Pinhead. Now, I ain't ready.
Oh yeah, no. Wait.
So
I think I put it over the Insidious Demon. Do I particularly that?
The Insidious Demon is at the end.
This version will make you say, you know what, you can have it. I'm good.
I'm good on that.
You got a point in your life, like you say, fuck Ronald McDonald because of Pinhead, Pennywise. I was at that point. I said, fuck Ronald McDonald.
He did cause a strained relationship through a lot of kids at McDonald's.
Yep, I ain't want no Happy Meal.
Yeah.
Because y'all notice they done took the what's the names up out of there. You ain't gonna find too many McDonald's that still got the Ronald McDonald.
Yeah.
Where you used to be able to like take a picture at it on the bench or whatever. Or if he was standing, you could take a picture in front of it. Yeah, ain't too many you're gonna find.
Thank you.
The next generation probably don't even know that was a thing. And they didn't almost all but eradicate playhouses too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are we good
with this?
I'm cool.
Are we good with where everybody is and leave that shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
All right. What
fuck
about
that
fuck
shit.
that shit?
Who moved?
Homegirl from The Grudge got it.
Yeah,
She need to move.
she didn't move.
I feel like Michael Myers could be at the top.
In the front?
In the front, yeah.
Yeah.
In front, yeah.
Just like Jason. I respect it. Question: do you think Michael Myers goes to lead the way the white people? Is the question. Can he go, can he go up?
I mean, them the only ones that fool with him.
Yeah.
Low key.
Yeah.
Who?
Because it just be like he
Can
ain't
he-
got
can he
no.
go up
Cause
here?
Michael ain't got no motive. I would say put him. I would definitely put him higher up, but I don't know who I would put him in front of.
I think he
He
was.
can
sitting
either
right there.
be.
I might.
At the
Nah, I
end?
might put him in front of the Insidious Demon. I might give him that.
Yeah, I think I'll put him in front of the city.
Yeah.
I give
Fair
him
enough. This is why we go back.
Okay, so down that just leaves the Jackal, the Grudge, Juggernaut, and Freddy Krueger.
I feel like
I might
Put
Freddy
put
Freddy in
First,
front.
Krueger's gotta go to the
Grudge
front.
in front.
Yeah.
Huh?
Homegirl from The Grudge, I might put in front, honestly.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair enough. And then Freddy second.
Yeah, just off the strength of who he is, I guess.
Now, Juggernaut or the Jackal?
The Jackal, I'm gonna leave in front of Juggernaut because that nigga was moving.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I could deal. I can see that. Okay, so leave the lights on. We got Candyman, Pinhead, and the demon from Sinister.
Candyman goes in front because his brother.
Candyman got to move down, don't he?
It depends. It depends on. Are you basing it on what you
Body
saw in
count?
the past, or you as an
Body
adult
count.
now? What'd
Hey,
you say?
hey, body count is a actual thing. We should we do take that into account.
Oh, so body count. If we moving it by body count, I think Sinister, because Sinister been around for a long time.
Hold up. Well, no, if we going from the old Candyman, I was about to say, because technically, again, I don't want to spoil nobody the new movie. If you go by the new lore, he's reoccurring just like Jeepers Creepers. Like there's always gonna be a Candyman. There's multiple generations of Candyman. So that.
So
there's a multiverse of Candyman.
Yeah,
but the thing is, we do know with Candyman, he came to be around during slavery period.
Yeah.
So, but the Sinister Demon is older than that. So, if he been hypnotizing kids to kill their parents, and I'm pretty sure killing their parents plays into the.
So Candyman been killing slaves since that nigga ain't shit.
Hey, all I'm saying is
no. He was killed during the slavery period.
All I'm saying,
and you know that wasn't that long ago.
That's
never that long ago.
The Pied Piper. That's my new question.
So Sinister the Pied Piper, he gets the
I think
front.
he is. Yeah, we got to pull him up. And I put Candyman over Pyramid.
Yeah, Pyramid.
Nah, I'm tripping.
Nah.
Because I mean, if your GPS work right, you won't have to worry about running into Silent Hill. Because Silent Hill, you basically done took a wrong turn and ended up in that town. So
Silent Hill's a real place.
Silent Hill's a real place.
I'm good on that.
All right, then
I'm real good on that.
I keep
so. I'm real good.
Candyman. Arguably, I would say you could say the same thing about Candyman too, because they like, hey, if you avoid the projects, you probably cool.
I'm in the project. What you trying to say?
Did that nigga be haunting the projects? That's what I'm mad at.
So you gonna get handled up in the bathroom.
Don't be mad at me.
All right, so stay in the group. We got Chucky, Leatherface, and the Nun.
Okay, put Leatherface to the back. Let's start there. Leatherface in the back. Now, I feel like Chucky or the Nun, whichever order you put it in, either way is going to be blasphemous. Chucky is the GOAT, so it feels blasphemous to put him under the Nun. But the Nun is like this all-powerful entity, so it kind of feels blasphemous to put that under a doll. So I don't.
Yeah, because Chucky basically lunatic spirit who done figured out how to reincarnate themselves repeatedly.
Yeah.
So basically, Chucky breaks off a piece of his spirit. That way he can continue to come back. But then the Nun is a literal, like, demonic entity.
Yeah, so it's like it's kind of weird to put her under a doll. Kind of weird, but also.
But you know what? Also, when you think about it, both of them, in a sense, have to get an attachment to something in order to move around.
Okay, so once given that attachment, who's stronger? Is the nun?
The nun.
It's the nun. But like,
as long as and the name Valak, that's the name of the demon, or whatnot. And I mean, if you don't know the name, then it ain't too much you can really do to defeat the nun to a certain extent.
But it's a lot of things you can do to tear Chucky ass up. He gonna come back, but it's a lot to tear his ass up.
To get a
so we can move the nun up. So I guess we're gonna move the nun up and move Chucky to second.
Yeah.
I gotta send a screenshot to Abe just so you
oh my gosh.
We just gonna say majority rules and end the story. That's majority rules.
Yelling. It was a blessing in disguise. He couldn't be on this episode. Oh my god.
All right, next we have You Heard That. So
we got Annabelle, Leprechaun, and the Ring. The girl Samara.
Samara going to the front for me.
I give her respect.
You basically got 7 days. Ain't too much. I mean, Annabelle happens over time. The Leprechaun. I mean, if you just happen to be unfortunate,
just give him his gold. Yeah. There's no movie.
Yeah, but basically, even if you just accidentally see the video of the Ring, all of a sudden you fucking. And then what's so bad about the video? The video don't even make sense. So you're gonna probably end up accidentally watching it because you're confused. Like, what the fuck am I looking at? And then next thing you know, 7 days. Talking about
again, I'm gonna be cool because before I don't want to be alive. Right before
talking about okay, talking about go ahead. So you ain't said none of those things.
I'm gonna be like, sis, don't worry about it. When you come to collect, I ain't even finna be here, buddy.
Talking about do you? And then my mama's scarier than you. That's everybody.
Well, that's about it. How your mama's scarier than you. So and nothing to fix around.
Again, Abe is gonna have an aneurysm next.
So that's in the category by itself. So ain't nobody too much moving that one. So that's what that is. And then last but not least, Alpha, can you move up? Because our what's the names are in the way. We got I'll slap the shit out of you. So we got Carrie and Jigsaw. So we leave them as is, or
I guess Jigsaw a little bit scarier just because where did this doll come from? Like, why is this doll just
the premise of Jigsaw, is a grown ass man that's trying to torture you.
And also again, I'm very afraid, where did he get this tricycle? Like, who's still selling tricycles?
But I just want to know how he be getting access to my information. Talk about you are a full-blown crackhead. Fight your way through the needles.
Is that what your information said?
Sound like Judge Mathis. You must be a crackhead.
Let me find out you was the crackhead in the storm drain. Stop playing.
Listen. I'm the one down here. But I got $2 if you come down here. What?
$2.
Right.
All right. So basically, we done got everybody in their categories, and we done went through, and this is basically the final result of our tier list. So with that, we got to leave that shit to the white people and fuck that shit. Leave the lights on, stay in the group. You heard that. My mama scared in you, which ended up with just basically one solo person. And I'll slap the shit out of you. But just real quick, do we really feel like Ghostface should be that high?
I mean,
or do we think
he's an idea? So Ghostface, the idea doesn't die. There's always gonna be somebody like, oh, I could be Ghostface and start killing people.
Like that idea of the crazed maniac.
So with that,
just like Jigsaw, because Jigsaw, he passed on to the the next person.
So with that in mind, should they be higher? Because the idea can sometimes be scarier than the actual thing.
I could see.
I could see what you're
going with that. There with, but maybe if we put him up too high, because that's the thing, he can't compete with nobody, and you heard that.
That's why where he's at is fine.
Yeah, I think he cool.
Yeah, he cool.
Yeah, these niggas is cool with that last two. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I see a bloody white bitch. I'm kicking the shit out of her.
Yo,
I'm literally slapping the fuck out of her.
I'm mushing the shit out, Carrie.
I'm gonna hose her down. Actually,
I will first ask, are you okay?
You just needed a bath. You just needed a bath.
I'll ask if you're okay first, and then she'll try to attack me. I'll smack the shit out of her.
I'm not asking her is she okay.
Nah.
Not either. I actually have a picture with Carrie. Somebody dressed up as Carrie after she killed everybody in the school on 6th Street in Austin. Like, 'cause you know Austin is weird.
Yeah.
And like it was a lady actually dressed like that. This is years ago, but yeah.
Shoot, that's where I ought to go for Halloween.
Oh, because it's gonna be wild down there.
What's 6th Street in Austin?
Oh, everything Austin is weird. Like literally, that's their motto.
Yeah,
it's weird. Shit.
Like 6th Street, it's something else. And also, I kind of want to go to Voodoo Donuts one day.
Oh, you need to try Round Rock Donuts too.
Oh, I tried that
too. In Round Rock, Texas.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
because that's right before. I mean, Round Rock is right before you get to Austin, but I don't know where. I would have to probably look it up. Hopefully, there ain't more than one Round Rock.
I think
hey, I don't like any of these. Talking about none of these are good. I actually had a Fruit Loops mochi donut the other day, and that shit was good. It was really good. Okay, so before we get too far off, so this is our tier list. This is what we've come with. I mean, if you guys agree, that's cool. If you don't, that's fine too. You know, you can go ahead and state your reason why you might want to move somebody down, or move somebody up, or why you can consider somebody not even worthy of even being on the tier list. You can go ahead and do that too. But once again, this has been another episode of Inside the Mind of Blerd. And I want to thank our special guests, Senaé and Wang, for coming. And you guys go ahead and drop your outros. Go ahead and hit us with the links where they can find you and what's going on. So we'll start with Wang this time since we started with Nay. So go ahead, Wang.
Once again, it is me, your girl, Wang Sabibop. Instagram's wow, tripped up on that terribly. Instagram's Little Baby Princess. Follow me on Instagram for content at Wang Sabibop. Follow me on Twitter for bullshit and shenanigans, also at Wang Sabibop. I may or may not be opening up my custom commissions for crochet work. Haven't decided yet, but if not, I'm definitely doing a drop end of this year, beginning of next year. So look out for that. And yeah, as always, your girl Wang Sabibop out. It was very nice to be here. I enjoy it every time I'm here with it, Bob. So
thank you. Senaé.
Again, thank you guys for having me on. It's always a good time when I get to come on here, and I get to come by myself and not have Mike on there. Don't tell anybody I said that.
Yes, don't let that spicy white man hold you.
You know she's gonna tell him.
If he listens, that's the only way he gonna know. Y'all better not tell him. But yeah, check us out, Blerd Podcast. That is our name on all streaming platforms. So Apple, Google, anywhere you listen to a podcast, we're on there. Twitter, Blerd Podcast, IG Blerd Podcast. Mike runs all that shit. So if you see anything, you see some trolling, some hot takes, cold takes, that's all Michael. My Instagram
promise you it is. Every time.
It is. I do not touch our social media stuff. But my personal Instagram is Senaé_. Twitter, no, I lied. My Instagram is _Senaé. Twitter is Senaé_. So you can always follow me. And yeah, thank you guys for having me again. Hopefully we get to come on again and do another ladies' night.
Yeah.
It was fun having y'all guys here too. Just it was fun.
I'm just in the background drinking my drink.
Yeah.
as well.
Ain't nothing special. Bo, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Shut up. Anyway,
y'all.
So follow me on Twitter and Twitch as my Bulldog did it. You know, that's my Twitch and Twitter name. You can also follow my YouTube as well. I'm actually working on putting some stuff, some gaming content, so keep an eye out for that. It's going to be the same thing as Bulldog did it for YouTube. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can. It's Boris No Closure for the time being. So you can follow me. I just basically just post stuff, pictures of food, and just randomly do stuff on there. So that's basically what I do on Instagram. But anyway, that's all I have to say. Thank you for coming here, ladies. It was nice being here. It was nice for you guys to be here. It's always nice to have guests in here to interact with instead of the same 8-mob crew, because we like to see all the time. Yeah.
All right. Alpha, go ahead and
ladies, thanks for coming as usual. I will be editing the bloopers about y'all stealing shit.
Oh,
as well as
I can't make that face.
That's a meme itself.
Who gonna clock me?
That face. Yep. Anywho, but
y'all can do. I'm just saying, y'all can do what you want to. I mean, if you gonna steal,
look.
Keep your just do it on.
If that's your guilty pleasure, have fun.
If that's you.
Y'all go check out my Linktree, liktre.ee/a-alpha. Make sure y'all follow the YouTube channel. We're trying to get to 100 subs by the end of the year. And happy Halloween.
All right. And as you know, it's me, KamKickz, also known as the Pod Mother, and you can always find us. What?
El Chapo.
AKA the heavy promoter of the Just Do It. And you can find us on Twitter. Yes. That's gonna come. I'm gonna get them together to get the Gray Sweats calendar coming 2022. Abe talking about 2023. Now 2022. Y'all stop eating now, so y'all can have it together, and we're gonna get the Gray Sweats calendar together, and we're gonna go ahead and drop that. Y'all can buy that, and just it's gonna be a good look. It's gonna be a good look.
Yeah, I don't think you want me posing in some gray sweats. People are gonna be looking at me like.
Yeah, weird. Listen. I mean, if y'all coming to disappoint, that ain't my business. They ain't gonna know that. They're not gonna know that till after they buy the calendar. They're not gonna know that. That ain't my business. They're not gonna know that till after they buy the calendar. So if my team
get some
is
ugly pictures on there.
I need whatever's in that cup, Brody.
Listen, so,
oh my God.
But yeah, so as usual, you can always find us on Twitter. Look at our Linktree, the Blerd Mind Pod. You can hit up our Linktree, and it has all of our social medias in it. My personal social media, you can always find me on Twitter at Misha KT. You can go ahead and say words at me. Like I said, I may not always respond, but you can still say words at me. You can do that. And yes, again, ladies, thank you for taking the time to join us. I'm glad I was able to get you guys because I really enjoyed you ladies being here. We're going to have to get another episode going and have you ladies back.
Yes.
And yes, definitely. So once again, this has been another episode of Inside the Mind of Blerd. Thank you all for listening, watching, and coming. And happy Halloween. Be safe. Hopefully nobody's getting any razors in their candy, and nobody's getting any so-called edibles. Like, I remember that on the news story talking about somebody was giving out. Ain't nobody giving out no goddamn edibles.
Now that I'm an adult, and I'm like, bro, as much as edibles cost, there is nobody giving your child.
Ain't nobody love it. Nobody like you enough to give you drugs for free.
No,
Yeah,
really,
ain't
though.
no
Like,
way. So,
not
but if
happening.
somebody is giving you edibles,
Bring them to me.
I guess have a good
I was
time
about
and
to
be
say, let me
safe.
know what neighborhood you in, and make sure you're not in.
Yes, let me know what neighborhood you're running through. But once again, thank you for listening and thank you for watching. And same place, same time. Good night.
Deuces.
Bye, everybody.